The Policy Innovation Center of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group has inaugurated a digital economy community of practice, DECoP, to drive inclusive growth and sustainable development in Nigeria's digital ecosystem. DECoP is to be implemented in 5 pilot states to identify and accommodate digital initiatives at the sub-national level to boost the capacity of key digital players. It is done in partnership with the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office. Professor Issa Pentami, Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, spoke on the importance of the digital community.
This is just an effort to ensure total inclusion. Part of it, we are trying to cascade digital economy to reach our states. When it comes to digital skills, we have so many initiatives, including digital skills for women, people with disabilities, including our children, younger ones.
Mr. Laoye Jayola, Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Economic Summit Group, spoke on the risk of exclusion, especially for women and girls.
But what really gave rise to what we are doing today is that as we go across states, we realize that a lot of people are working, but there is no collaboration, there is no coordination. In fact, there is no exchange of best practices. People are doing something in one state or the other, and we realize that people are reinventing the wheel. People are wasting a lot of time. And that is why when the FCDO approached us to do this exercise, we came to a conclusion that there is a need to build a community of practice. Because for us, until every nook and cranny in Nigeria have digital access and take advantage of what is available for them, there isn't any race.
Also, Mr. Jonathan Bacon, Political Director, Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office and United Kingdom, said Nigeria's digital economy has the potential to benefit all citizens, stressing the need to ensure inclusivity.
So we are committed to supporting Nigeria's inclusive digital economic agenda and promoting the growth of Nigeria's tech ecosystem. And this is through working with partners such as, for example, the NESG, of course, who are organising today, the Dynamic Spectrum Alliance and others. And I think also I'd like in particular to recognise the efforts of the government of Nigeria, as well as, of course, of the Honourable Minister in deepening digital inclusion. And this is through various policy and regulatory reforms. For example, for women and girls, for people living with disabilities, and for underserved communities. And I think that one good example of this is the Gender Digital Inclusion Framework, which has been championed by the Ministry. And that's something that we think is a very, very good initiative.
A member of DECoP said the community would provide platforms to encourage the inclusivity of women in the Nigerian digital economy.
So the community of practice actually brings in stakeholders from various from the digital ecosystem, and it brings in people with experience and technical capacity to actually drive the in-depth pillars, which are the developmental regulation, the soft infrastructure. So all this, there's going to be a sub-communities which will try to push the whole agenda in order to have more inclusive and sustainable digital transformation in the country. So when you look at this community of practice, you see that there are a lot of men and also there are a lot of women, and these women are picked from various organizations. So we will serve as also a voice for other women in the ecosystem to push their agenda, to also handhold them, those that are not in the digital ecosystem, to be able to become digitally inclusive. So actually our representation there, it's like, okay, having their voice there and also trying to work together and push the agenda of getting more women to become digitally inclusive.